Guys, welcome back to the podcast. Today we have two very special guests. We have special guests from a far distance, Kentucky.
Hello.
Oh my God, you're from Kentucky, right?
Well, Kentucky and Indiana. It's like
In
like right next to each other.
Okay, all right. So where are you? Oh, by the way, this is my friend Dylan. Oh my God, I don't even fucking know your last name.
It's Pierce.
Oh, Dylan. Oh wait, no, yes, I did know your last name. What am I talking about? It's on my phone. It's haha. It's haha Dylan, right? That's your
Yeah,
at.
haha on
Haha Dylan
TikTok. Yeah.
on TikTok. And then we also have our another guest, Mason Barnes.
What up?
He's a lifelong friend of TikTok. Another TikTok friend. He has animals.
Yeah,
Lots of them.
Too many of
Petting
them.
zoo.
Before we literally 2 seconds before we started recording, we were talking about we have my friend Don. Here, wait a second. Let me get right here. All right. So Dylan's friend Don from
Louisville, yeah.
Louisville.
Yeah, he's Louisville, Kentucky.
They say Louisville is what they mean.
It's
No, it's not.
No.
It's Louisville.
Stop.
It's
No,
Louisville.
No.
Right?
Yeah.
No, it's not. No, it's
No.
not.
It's
right
not Louisville.
We say Louisville because like it just flows better when we're talking about it. You know.
If you
like,
go to
it
if you
makes
go to
sense.
Louisville and say Louisville, you might get jumped.
now. No, it's not. Wait. So Louisville, Kentucky is Louisville, Kentucky.
Louisville,
Yes.
Kentucky. Yeah.
Definitely.
Who would have thought?
No, it's
I-
not. No
right?
way, dude. I
Right?
had no idea.
It's definitely Louisville. But come on. Just,
It's Louisville. Yeah. Louisville, Kentucky.
Kyle's like, I don't want to. Okay.
Yeah. No, they get so upset if you say Louisville.
Dude, that's fucking wild.
Like-
I had no idea.
Like
if
all
you
these.
walk in Louisville, you better say Louisville.
I will from now on.
All these celebrities-
I'll say Louisville from now on.
I'm just never gonna say it.
I'm in Kentucky.
I
You're
refuse.
gonna have to.
But anyway, so before this, we were talking about chocolate milk, and like I mentioned, dude, it's such a weird ass topic. I needed to bring it up. So I talked about like pouring like the milk in a cup, right, and then you pour like the Hershey syrup in it, and then you
Yeah.
mix it up, and then Don was kind of like, "What the hell are you talking about?" So
I
do you
mean,
guys-
I've just never heard of it being done like that before. Like,
Wait,
I-
so-
Me
What?
neither, to be honest.
Cause like,
Wait, really?
Don, how do
Yeah.
you do your chocolate milk?
I don't drink chocolate milk.
Oh, okay. I thought you were. I thought you you guys like didn't do it like that back in like Kentucky.
Well, I
The milk
don't.
with the red top, you know, the vitamin D, the
Yeah,
white
yeah.
milk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So no chocolate.
I
milk,
just
okay.
I just buy pre-made. It's the best that way.
like
Yes.
Nesquik or what?
How can
Oh,
you gauge the
ew,
amount
bro.
of friggin' chocolate that you put in your milk,
This
bro?
is like a serious like.
You can't.
Dude, well, because I thought like Dylan was like, oh yeah, I don't do the Hershey's syrup either.
No, I don't.
but
I
you-
don't.
Oh, what do you do?
I mean, I've done it when I was a kid, but I'm not disgusting. I mean, come on.
I'm not gross.
Okay, so the best. You guys have Kroger here, right? Or like
Yeah.
you know what Kroger
Yeah,
is. So the best kind of chocolate milk. Hear me out. Mason, if you keep looking at me like I'm gonna throw this microphone at you.
yeah.
Hear me out. All right, you go to Kroger, buy the pre-made gallons. They just taste.
Oh, that's so fucking smart.
They taste amazing. It's
Is it disgusting? Kyle says
it's not
gross.
disgusting. You know. Can I curse?
Yeah.
Okay, you know damn well it's not disgusting. It is so. It's the best that way. It doesn't. It doesn't settle on the bottom. It doesn't. It's just always perfect.
I beg to differ.
You know what's funny? Like,
No,
I
it
don't-
doesn't, bro.
I actually love chocolate. Like I love Hershey's. I love like every chocolate candy, bro. But I cannot like.
Do chocolate milk.
Yeah, I can't do chocolate.
I mean, neither can my stomach, but I still do it.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not a big like fan of like chocolate bars. Like I can't do like dark chocolate bars. I just can't. I like
I
dude,
hate
sour
dark
gummy
chocolate,
worms,
dude.
dude. Oh my god, those are the best.
Those slap
Dude,
so hard, bro.
So good. Like the trolley, trolley.
Yeah,
bars, dude.
yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God, dude, that's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
Sour Patch Kids too.
Sour Patch
Sour
Kids.
Patch
Sweetest
Kid watermelon,
fish.
bro.
Watermelon, sour
The
patch.
watermelon was-
hard body.
Dude,
That's
they're
what I'm
so good.
saying.
Those are hard body right there. Yo, I got it.
Dude, they're freaking great. But anyways, we have Dylan and Mason as our guests on part, and then we have Don and Kyle, Dylan's hometown friends.
What's up?
That's Kyle. That's Kyle and then Don. You heard already. We were talking about chocolate milk. But I just wanted to, yeah. So this is Dylan's. Is this your first actual time in LA? Like all three of you guys?
Yes.
No way. Okay.
We've
so
been
this is
dreaming
your
this for like 3 years.
Yeah, because you do not daily vlogs, but you do like
I
upload,
film
like,
every day, but I don't upload every day.
Yeah. So how many vlogs like a week do you do on YouTube?
I used to
That's
do. I used to do 3 days a week.
Now you're doing like 2, 1, 1, 2.
Yeah, mostly Fridays now.
Yeah.
Until I get back into the group.
So like you do YouTube mainly, and then you have a pretty good following on TikTok too. You have like 130K, 120K.
Yeah, I'm trying. So I just made a bet with Sean today.
Yeah, Sean does
But, bro,
magic.
you gotta tell him.
You guys were
Okay,
at the
so-
pound earlier.
Yeah. So we were at the Pound and we were filming because, you know, you got to get that content while you're in LA.
Of course.
And Sean just walks in and he's like, "All right, guys, so what are we doing? What are we filming?" So we start filming and stuff. And then out of nowhere, we're talking about how we're coming back here in January, of course.
Yeah.
And then Sean's like, so what are you guys doing? You getting like an Airbnb or something? And we're like, yeah. And he goes, so what's your goal? Like with like, what do you want to be at? Cause I kept saying like, oh, I'm trying to like, grow my platform or whatever.
Yeah, of course.
He was like, so what's your goal? And I was like, I want to get 1 million followers on TikTok. Or
yeah,
whatever.
that'd be sick. Million's fucking cool, dude.
Yeah, it's like, that's like the number. Like
Josh knows all about it.
Dude, I have every person that I know here has 1 million besides me.
I feel that. But it's just like, anyways, so he was just like, okay, so if you hit 1 million, we'll pay for your Airbnb for January.
That's fucking crazy.
So hey guys, my name's Dylan Pierce. On Insta, on TikTok, it's
On
haha Dylan.
Haha, Dylan.
So
Look it up
make sure you
quick.
get
It wasn't that funny.
That's actually pretty smart to like have like haha Dylan.
Yeah,
I feel like everybody it's haha.
It's a
like
very
so easy. And then
yeah,
Dylan is
recognizable.
like, haha Dylan. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, like,
Dude,
I'm honestly surprised that wasn't taken.
yeah.
well,
Because I feel like
my
that's-
actual name was taken by me. So like I made a Musical.ly back in the day, and then
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, do you not remember like the password or something?
no, like I don't like actually I didn't even make it. My girlfriend made my Musical.ly for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and
Just
then-
That's what they all say, dude.
Dude, stop.
That's funny. Yeah, I am surprised I wasn't taken. That's funny. That's a good. Like, how many times do you try to post on TikTok?
Like on like every day or something.
Yeah, I mean. Do you
Oh,
try to
my
post,
schedule.
Like,
Yeah.
You try to post every day on TikTok.
I try to, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna now that I'm trying to hit 1 million, probably like 10 times a day.
Yeah. Yeah. Now you gotta fucking just
Yeah.
grind out, just like post every
Yeah.
other
Something
hour.
with Dylan too, when he says that, he's like, you're literally posting 10 a day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
You used
Yeah.
to.
Not
Didn't
even
you used to
exaggeration,
post
that's
like 10
ridiculous.
videos a day?
10 a day.
Like that's how you get to like.
I-
That's how you got to 100K.
I
right?
literally would like call into work and just be like, I'm not coming in today, every single day, and they would be like, okay, and then so I would literally like get up at 7 a.m., literally make TikToks and watch like memes and stuff, trying to get ideas
Yeah.
all the way until like maybe 5 o'clock,
And then just like.
That's crazy.
and
Just
then I would
post.
start posting them around 8.
How
because,
often did you post 10 times a day? Like, how long did you do that for? Like a month? Like 10 times a day?
Yeah, I'd say a month, and then I maybe had like, out of like the 10 a day, I maybe had like 20 hit a mil.
Wow. Holy
and then
shit.
yeah, I got to 120K, and it's just been kind of slow since.
Did
then.
you get like 120K in like 1 month? Or was it, like-
Not 1
was
month.
it,
I'd say it
3
took.
months, but it took like.
I'd say it took like 2.5 months.
That's pretty good though. Like
Yeah, but like you gotta think
120,000
when
followers in 2
you're
months.
putting that much content out.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's true.
it's actually not a lot.
Yeah, I mean Charlie. Oh, okay, this is a touchy subject. I know for TikTokers. Charlie just took a deep dive, and she lost 1 million followers.
I'm down to get into this because this actually kind of infuriates me.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I think it's pretty
ridiculous,
stupid.
dude.
it's weird. Like so
Maybe
what-
it's different because we're creators, but like,
Yeah, so Mason, I'm curious. Like, what's your take on it? Like,
I mean, like I'm sure you've seen all over the internet.
yeah,
Most people are like,
Like,
why
hate-
can't she have goals?
yeah.
She's
Do you stand?
Oh,
Yeah,
in case
I
you guys
mean,
don't know,
why-
Joey's at the skate park behind us. So in case you hear a skateboard rolling by, that would be him.
why should you criticize someone for making a personal goal for themselves?
Yeah.
It's like when you look at the number, right?
Yeah.
99 million people follow this girl.
Yeah. It's fucking
How
crazy.
can you, if you had 99 million people following you, there's no way you can individually count, like
Yeah.
individual
Get those.
99
That's my
million
alarm to go to
people
bed.
following you. Why can't she
Like wanna
have a
hit
goal for
100.
herself?
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
get to 100 mil
Yeah.
a year.
I
after she
wanted
hits
her
a
to
mil,
hit
you
that
know?
100
And
mil.
her comment wasn't like serious. It seemed kind of.
I don't think she meant it as if like it was like a goal.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
either.
she was
I
kind of
think
joking
she
too.
meant it as like it would be an honor to be able to have that many
Yeah.
people support her.
Yeah.
I think that's really. It's not that she discredited like all her current supporters. I think it's a matter of how grateful she would be if she were to reach like 1 million or something like
And,
that.
and honestly, I think it might have just like maybe slipped out. Like she just said
Right.
it wrong. That's and then James's comment after was like
I really think James's
kinda like-
comment is what made people think.
is what
that.
made people think
Like,
like
I think
oh,
if she
yeah,
would have just
she's
said that,
ungrateful,
they wouldn't
you know?
have been.
Do you know what it is? It's like when you. It's kind of like a thing
And
you
I'm
say
not
to your
blaming
friend
James,
though,
like, I'm
where
just
it's like,
Yeah, it was
like
like
it's like if I
joking.
hit 99, I'd be like, God damn, I wish I got 100 like that same day.
Yeah.
That's kind of
Right.
what she did, except she did it publicly.
Yeah.
Well,
like-
that's the only that. Yeah.
That's
Well,
literally
yeah.
it, because she didn't say it. It's came off as she's just joking. She's like, ah, damn it.
I really
Yeah.
didn't think the
Wasn't like-
comment
she
was
wasn't
that
pissed.
bad though.
Yeah,
Like,
it
no, I
wasn't
didn't
that
think
bad
it
at
was
all.
bad
she
either.
literally said, "Wouldn't it be cool if I hit 100 mil a year from when I hit 1 mil?"
Yeah,
like,
that's literally. I
Right.
think that's literally
Yeah,
what
I
she
don't- I
said.
don't
and that's
think
like
it's-
literally
There's-
like that is like I feel like that's very validated. Like that would
Yeah.
be cool. Like
That would be
you
sick.
can't you
You're
can't
right.
be like you
yeah,
can't
and
be
then
like
people
that
were
would
like,
not be
oh,
cool.
95 is enough. It's like
you can't say that if you were in
no, I
that
think
position
just-
that you wouldn't think the same.
Yeah,
You know?
no, that's what I said. The first like moment, like people like started to cancel her and like unfollow
Right.
her. I was like, dude, there's no way that any of those people would think
Right.
like any different from her.
Well, and with regard to James's comment, obviously that was joking.
yeah,
and
yeah. James is
You
like
have to
their best
understand,
friend.
right? You have to understand if you know anything about that world, you know, TikTok, social media, whatever, and you follow them, they're together quite a bit, and they have a
Yeah.
really
Oh,
good
they're
friendship.
together
You
all
have
the
to
time.
understand
Yeah.
that something like that is sarcasm.
Yeah, and then
He wasn't, even if, and you know James Charles, right? You know
Yeah.
he's talked about how if there really is drama, if there really is beef, he doesn't want to handle it publicly over the internet. So
No,
why
no,
would he
never.
make a comment like
Yeah.
that in all seriousness? Of course,
Exactly.
it was sarcasm.
yeah, yeah.
Also,
was
who
blown
are
out
the
of proportion.
million people that followed someone just
And
to
then
unfollow them when
Just
they
to
say something
unfollow
stupid?
them. I mean,
Yep.
and she's gaining
Like
them
you're
back
clearly
now.
not like a
Mhm.
Like,
like a
she- I
fan
think
or
she
care.
like she gained like 450,000 followers today already.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's probably the
I mean,
same
not-
people. I
yeah.
guarantee you.
But
Oh,
let's,
yeah,
just,
yeah.
let's
"All
get
right,
real
it's
real
over now."
quick.
yeah. like-
Dixie's the problem here. Picking your nose at the dinner table.
oh my god!
Oh my
I did.
god.
I did.
Cancel
see
her.
that. That's
Get her
pretty-
out of here.
It
Bro,
was pretty.
miss me with that.
It was pretty gross. Yeah. Dude,
Nah,
did
it's-
you
Why are
see
you
that?
looking at me, dude? What?
I'm asking you, what's your input on like?
I
do
didn't
you
hear
pick your
about
nose and
that.
eat
No.
it?
Thank you very much.
We like
I'm pretty
like-
picky
I
with my
feel like
food.
I feel like it's the whole snail thing
But
though.
hold on.
Yeah,
I mean, in all seriousness, who cares?
Yeah, I know.
Who cares? Like,
yeah,
People
let
have
people
nothing to do.
be them. You know,
Like,
yeah.
I think it's this pandemic.
people.
really
Yeah,
just
yeah,
getting
they have
people on
nothing.
the
People
edge.
have nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Just like,
so
eh,
they're
might as
just
well
like,
unfollow.
I'm just gonna unfollow Charlie.
People will cancel anyone for any reason.
Oh yeah.
They literally try to find it. Like,
yeah.
It's also bandwagoning. It's like it's
Exactly.
just like
Oh,
one
true.
article, and then
Yeah.
it's like, oh, she just said this, and then it's like, I might as well. It's funny.
exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And I
yeah.
feel like people go along with it until somebody defends her. Like
Yeah, yeah,
until like until that one
Well,
person they
until,
like
the,
defends her, then they're like, oh, maybe I am being dumb.
yeah. So the whole so the Trisha Paytas is obviously getting. She's like popping off right now. She posted 8,700 videos
Sadly.
today. on
That's
TikTok.
Yeah.
that's how
Yeah.
that's daily for her though. She just spams.
So was that what's that argument about between her and James? Is that about? Oh no, she said a comment about Charlie. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Well, she
Well, so she's basically, at least from what I understand and what I've seen of her posting,
Yeah.
she's calling out James, saying that James makes every situation about him and he's always the victim, blah 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 blah. And then she's talking about how you know, James and Charlie and that whole relationship, and then how Charlie and Dixie are childish for how they act, and that Mark and Heidi didn't do a good job
15
raising
years
them. Like
old.
she's literally just starting beef for no like.
Yeah, so
Where
that's
did
just-
any of this come from?
But
You
that's
know,
just that she's just doing.
Well, she also has a
ridiculous.
lot of problems.
Oh
Like-
my
like
God.
legitimately.
right to the
Yeah.
point.
No, like like seriously. Like,
well,
Yeah,
Charlie said it in her live stream. She's like, I mean, and you guys know Charlie, at least from
Yeah.
what we see online.
She seems
She's not
really
a
real.
confrontational person. And,
No, not at all.
you know, on her live stream, she's, you know, getting emotional, and you can obviously see that. And then you see, you know, her say straight up, Trisha, you are not a nice person to me. You have your own problems to deal with.
Yeah.
I mean, literally. I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
Seriously.
yeah.
Have you? Do you guys watch H3H3? Because like she's like doing the podcast.
Right.
They have like this like
I used to watch
him
him a
and-
lot. Yeah.
yeah. Well, H3H3 and like Trisha have like this thing because they have like this weird dynamic. So they started like this mini like podcast thing on the side.
Yeah.
Don't they
And it's
have
kind
like
of funny to watch because they're always arguing. It's so funny.
they have like like it's like they
It's called
have
frenemies.
beef, but they don't, right?
Right, which is why the
called
dynamic,
frenemies,
dude. They
yeah.
literally have fought so many. It's the funniest.
Like
thing.
actually,
Really?
like they're mad. at
There
each
was
other?
one time where she walked out.
Wow.
Like I'm not kidding. And then
Wow.
I
Serious?
think an episode or two later, he brought on like a therapist, and they literally dealt with it like live. It was the funniest thing ever.
Really?
That
She's
sounds
insane.
awesome.
I bet
it's
that
really, it's really good.
podcast-
It's honestly like it's the only thing I watch of her. It's
bet
kind of
that-
funny.
Sorry.
Sorry, it's just she's just some outrageous stuff.
Dude, I bet that podcast was literally her and Jason's relationship, like just put into a podcast.
Oh my god. Dude.
Yeah. No, I
Dude,
mean-
if I could fucking pick out all the moments of her and Jason, dude, that's fucking great.
It's crazy.
Bro, James's comment, it was on his TikTok or something. Or no. It wasn't James that made the comment. It was somebody else
Mm.
that commented on that video. Was like, no, maybe it was James. Anyways, regardless, it was like, you know, and don't make 16 rebuttal videos to this because I'm done talking about it. Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, I think it was James that said it, but like, it's so true.
Yeah,
It's so
she
true.
just continues. She just drags it on.
Dude, she just have much to do.
Who
like,
else
genuinely.
posts 80 videos in a day?
Yeah,
You know?
I don't. I'd like unless it's like you're trying to like do a challenge on YouTube.
Right.
and
Me
you're trying
after
to
this
post, like,
bet.
100
Hold
TikTok-
on. Me
What?
after this bet. I'm gonna be posting 80 videos a day.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
right?
right. Yeah. It's like Dylan's like, okay, Trisha, I'm coming
It's
for
just
your
him
spot.
trashing on the podcast. It's just
Yeah,
like hating on
He
it.
just put 10 videos a day, just trashing on everybody.
Just starts beef with everyone to become the forefront of
I just expose all of you guys for being nice people.
Yeah.
Just like constantly.
that
but,
guy Josh. He's way too fucking nice.
Way
dude.
too- it can't be
Dude,
real.
He freaking offered me water when I watched in the apartment. What a dick.
Yeah.
So besides Beefaroni with Trisha and James, Dylan, so how long have you been doing YouTube? Because I met you. Did I meet you in like the YouTube comments, or did we meet on Instagram? Because we like this is me and you have like, we're not meeting for the first time like now, but like we met like
yeah,
3 days ago in person for the first time. So
it's
or like a couple days ago, not 3 days ago. But
everyone keeps asking me how I met you, and it's like
I'm trying to remember.
I know
if
it has
was
to do with
through
Instagram. Something
So
with
maybe
Instagram.
like I don't know. Yeah, I
Maybe
forget.
even TikTok.
It was Tinder, I think.
No, Grinder.
Grindr.
Grindr, yeah. No, it was Joey. What's that? It was like farmersmeat.com or something like that.
Farmers only.
Farmers only. Yeah.
We have that in Indiana.
Josh
Um,
actually subscribed to Dylan's OnlyFans.
Yeah, that's yeah. And then I was like, hey, I'll pay $10 for this.
Well, I'm actually I'm usually curious about like anybody that we have, but like I'm kind of curious with both of you guys, like where it all started. Like why did you guys get into like
Like
just
social
this
media
whole
and
like
stuff.
what got you down this whole entire rabbit hole?
So
Do you want to start or you want
maybe
me to?
No,
Mason.
you go. You go.
All right, so Dylan,
So I used to do music, and then
like music production.
no,
like-
like, I was in a band.
Oh, sick. Okay.
Actually, with one of the.
Oh, with Kyle?
and then so we.
wait.
You didn't know about this?
I didn't even know this about you. So go ahead.
This is how me and Chase
Please,
met.
go
This is
ahead.
so Chase and I were in a.
Dude, we're
like-
bringing friends together. This is great.
Oh god. So Chase and I were in a band, and he's a guy in my vlogs.
Yeah.
And so I played guitar and sang, and he played drums. And it was like we actually like went to school. Like it was like we went to like a legit place called like Rock School. Like you went to
Are
school.
you
What is
serious?
this, High School Musical?
Yeah.
Bro, every time he says anything about a band, half the people in this room start cracking up.
I know.
I could just literally like imagine you just like on the drums or some shit, like just
Dude.
rock it out. Like, your hair is just like everywhere. dude.
I have-
I'm gonna have to hear you sing too if you
Oh
sing.
my
What were
God.
you saying?
Like you can't say that.
They're like,
I
oh,
just-
now
I'm
Kyle's
curious.
cracking up.
Dude,
Why
okay.
did I know this was gonna come?
Oh my god. Okay. So mostly guitar, yeah, but we
Like a George
we
Harrison
all,
type thing.
we all kind of like sang. God. Oh, god damn it.
Don is dying over there.
You are cornered into a hole.
I know. I'm feeling very trapped.
He sung in our apartment.
But with the guitar though, like with the guitar, like
Do not now if you
with
really
the electric guitar.
Like, did you see the
acoustic,
microphone, dude? Like sing.
dude, like if you really want to like picture it, think of the long hair I had before we came here,
oh,
and just
yeah.
think about me fucking whopping that hair.
Yo, that is no way.
You have a microphone in front of your mouth right now. I don't see any other opportune time.
Dude, no, don't
Then
put me
this
on
right
the
now.
pressure.
Dude,
Okay.
it would be probably the first and maybe the only time we'll ever have someone sing on the podcast.
I have to have someone do it with me if we
I'm
do.
definitely gonna need to see pictures though. for real.
I'll show you pictures. We could sing in a minute. How about that? We'll do like a Backstreet Boys.
What if
musical.
we outroed it like this, like the podcast? Just have it at the
With
very
Dylan
end.
singing.
Yeah. Just have
So
it at the end of every podcast.
We just like do a clip of Dylan.
I do
saying
your
it.
guys' theme song.
Yes. dude.
Oh my
That'd be
gosh,
great.
do you imagine?
Just have
Dylan
it.
over here, go check out my SoundCloud.
So you used to be in a band and you played guitar, right?
Yeah.
It's
So
guitar,
we
dude,
went to
not guitar.
guitar. We did. We did like the school. Don, I'm gonna beat you up.
My bad. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. dude. Sorry.
We did like this like rock school. My parents paid a lot of money for, like dumb money for, and so me and Chase were in a band, and we actually like played like on the news and stuff.
Oh, really?
Like yeah, we would actually like perform places, and like they would pay people to like record our music, like make
No
like,
way.
yeah,
Holy
like
shit.
like they were like the school is legit trying to make you famous.
That's
nobody
funny.
ever came out famous, but like
Was
they-
it like was it like a separate like from high school or?
no, so it was like a music store in our town. Like,
Oh, okay, okay.
Bro,
then-
Don's loving this right
dude,
now.
Don is.
I'm literally learning so much about you right now, bro.
And then so like one day I was like, guys, like we were like maybe like 6th grade. I
This
was
is like a movie, guys.
guys, we could be something if we just make a music video and post it on YouTube. And they were like, you know what, Dylan? That might be
Right.
the best fucking thing I've ever heard you say.
It's still on YouTube.
No.
Ah.
I'm gonna need you to dig through your archives and find that video.
Dude, that would be.
We
freaking
need to
great.
see
Did
that.
you s-
For when you hit a million.
when I hit 1 million on TikTok, I will reveal the video.
That's funny.
Dawn makes 1 million accounts.
It has to be
Uh,
better than the music video that Josh made.
Ask Josh.
Yeah.
Dude, that music. Dude, I made a bomb ass
God
music
damn
video
it,
in high
dude.
school. Dude, it was so good. I'll have to show you guys after. I'm not in it. I just like I made it for like it was, but you know the Travis Scott Butterfly Effect, that song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made it for like that song. It was like literally like my broadcast like production like 1 class. And like we were like just learning how to like use like Final Cut and like iMovie and stuff. So like I just like cut clips together and like use like sick at. We'll watch it after it's sick.
That's
Hell
so
yeah.
good.
Hell
Dude,
yeah.
dude, it's
The,
like
the clip
it's-
in the cafeteria is just that
It's
was
so
something that gets
good,
me.
dude. It's
just
so
like,
funny.
it's
All right,
so
but so back to your story.
So I recorded on my iPhone 4.
Oh my god!
Shot on iPhone.
Shot on iPhone.
with iMovie, and so the bad part about it was I didn't realize because I'd never edited before,
Yeah.
so I didn't know you could like change the transitions,
Uh-huh.
and you know in iMovie it makes them all crossfade.
Yeah. Oh my
So,
Christ.
We're sitting here.
I'm picturing it now. Bro, Don's losing it over here.
My sides hurt right now, bro. Oh my gosh.
So like it was like just a bunch of random clips of us in our basements, like not even like one basement. We went to all of our basements through the week,
Yeah.
and every single shot was filmed in someone's basement.
Like different basements.
Different
crossfading
basements.
from basement to basement.
And it's like us sitting in like chairs, and it's just crossfading from all of us in different chairs.
Oh
So,
my god.
why did you need more than one basement? If they're all basements.
Just for like, just to like change the atmosphere.
Change the
like, you know,
scenery,
yeah,
bro.
Change the
What was I
scenery,
gonna
yeah.
do? Go film in the woods? Probably a better idea, but we didn't. And
That's funny.
So
So
that
that
made
was
me
like your
like-
first like video that you made and like uploaded to YouTube.
yeah, and then I was like starting to watch other like Ryan Higa.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
Do you
god.
remember his
dude.
Dare
OG.
series?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So we started watching that as a group, and we are like, how cool would it be if our band started doing videos like this? So I learned how to
Oh,
edit.
sick! Really?
Nice.
Yeah, and then we got into it, and then I realized I didn't like music as much as videos.
I think Don is officially fallen off the couch.
Bro, he's half off the couch right now.
Do you want to? I gotta show you pictures of me and
Don
Chase.
just
Dude,
unfriends him after this.
Pictures, videos, posts, tweets, all that. shit.
Tweets.
All that. I need it all, bro.
Bro, so yeah,
you started just making. So you just started making like videos with your band then?
yeah, and then it turned into gaming, and then like Minecraft, and then
Hey.
every
Dude,
I went through
That's what I used to do. I
went
used to
through
do like
everything.
gaming,
Let's
Minecraft,
plays, yeah.
skateboarding videos.
Yeah.
Like, dude, it was crazy.
I went
yeah.
through everything, dude. And
Yeah.
then like eventually I was just like I started watching Roman Atwood,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
and I
There's-
made
There's the start of the vlogs right there.
start of vlogs.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
It
where
was
I'm.
like Roman and like Casey Neistat started to drip into it, and then
Yeah.
like I think like David Dobrik was like on his like 50th or 80th vlog where I was like, oh, this style is sick.
yeah.
And like that's when like all my friends were like, dude, let's do David Dobrik style vlogs. And like that's
Yeah.
when I started vlogging.
And then everyone like I mean that's the style that's killing it right now.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
So, and then like yeah, just the fast paced vlogs really caught my eye.
Yeah.
So a lawsuit we can talk about in a little bit. Subway.
Oh, that's
What?
right. Yeah, you were telling me about this.
Yeah, I'm like banned from Subway.
Yeah.
I'm learning so
I don't
many
like
new
Subway
things.
Did Mason, did you know this?
I'm a Jimmy John's guy. I'm just kidding.
Wait, you're paying from like every subway.
every Subway.
Or is it just
Yeah.
in that state?
Most, I wouldn't say like every Subway, but I'm banned locally for sure.
Every subway locally within probably
every
20
Subway.
miles.
Every Subway locally within like 20 miles. of,
And
where
there's like
they're
a Subway
from.
on every corner of where we're from.
Yeah.
So
So, do you think
That's
like
nuts.
what about like a nearby state? Like if you went to like a Subway there.
So the funny thing about it is, I had a lot of friends that were working at Subways when I did. Should I like just explain what?
yeah,
this
just
is?
explain the story. Yeah, yeah. This is like this is a vlog bit that he did that got him banned
Oh.
from Subways. Yeah.
So
Oh,
I
I don't
actually, so
This is a
little
great story.
little backstory. I stopped vlogging. Like I stopped doing YouTube completely, and like I knew I was gonna go back to it, but I just wanted to like work on something. So my very first video back to YouTube, like starting it all over again, I got a job at Subway for a week just to get the uniform and everything.
Dude, that's so good.
It was
such a good
That's
idea.
dedication.
Dude,
It
it's
was-
such a good idea, isn't it? I thought about doing that with like McDonald's in my town.
Yeah,
But
it
it's
was
like it's risky.
it
But
was
it's such a good idea.
worst decision I ever made. First of all, like I should have as soon as I knew that I was getting a job just to quit, I should have done it. Like first week I was there, I flooded and caught a fire in the store. Like tell me how the
You're kidding. Were
no
you really?
dead ass. I didn't know that at Subway there's drains in the
That's
floors
what
for the
is going on.
dishwasher, and they kind of just like let it pour. I didn't know that you're not supposed to like leave rags in the sink, so like the rags went all down the drain and
Oh
just
my
clogged it and
God.
started flooding the kitchen. And it was like,
Yep, that'll do it.
yeah, they hated me then.
How long did you work there for?
A week.
Like 7
I had a
days.
similar story about the same. Except it was McAllister. I worked there for a week, and then it was like, yeah, we can't have you no more. I was like,
Gosh, dude, holy shit.
And then some dude that didn't speak English came into the store and he was like, I want my sandwich toasted. And I didn't know like that there's different buttons that for like how big the sandwich it has. And then there's a third button that's like just like custom time.
Yep.
Like you just put it in and then you take it out whenever you want.
Oh,
So I thought I hit
oh,
the-
So you were waiting for the ding.
I was waiting for the ding.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
And then all it was
Yeah.
unfortunate. This was my last day. So I hit the button, and then the guy's standing there, and I just like trying to talk to him because I'm like, so like, what kind of sandwich are you wanting? Because he
Yeah.
wanted the bread toasted before the stuff on it. Because I
Yep.
guess he didn't want to grease it. Whatever, not important. And then, so we're sitting there, and it just starts stinking so bad. I'm like,
Oh.
what is going on? Like I'm walking in the back, like what's going on? And I come outside and I just hear, hey, 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 like the
No.
guy's screaming out front. So I come out front and I just look and it's just smoke.
Coming
I'm
from the freaking oven?
from the oven. And I'm just
Oh,
sitting
no.
there looking at
Wow.
it, like just staring at it, like because I'm just like, what do I do? Like, do I actually take it out or?
These sirens couldn't
don't
have
think
come
to
at a
turn it
perfect
off?
time.
Yeah, there's
Well,
sirens in the
I was just like
background.
kind of shocked because I was like, damn, why didn't it ding? I'm like, I'm sitting there
Dude,
thinking
you're
about
you're
why
you're
it
like,
didn't.
come on, dude.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
sitting there thinking about why it didn't ding instead of saving the store. And my manager comes out and she's like, Dylan, what the? And like she's just like freaking out.
No way,
So
dude.
she
Holy
took it out.
shit, dude. That's like a freaking that's like a out of like a Judd Apatow movie. or
Yeah,
something
it's like
that.
it didn't feel real.
Dude, that's so funny.
You're an awesome employee, dude.
This is why I'm doing YouTube.
Did you like that was like the last day? Like
That
you
was
left.
last day. She was like, make yourself a sandwich to take home, and like you're done.
Oh my god!
So I
at
was
least she gave like at least
Yeah.
she got you to make a sandwich.
I asked for
At
the
least
sandwich.
Did you
I was
grab a
like-
cookie on the way out too?
I grabbed everything. I grabbed soup, wrap,
cookies are legit the best.
fire.
Dude, aren't they great?
Subway's cookies are legit the best.
They're
Like,
the
if
best.
Subway
So
could sponsor
soft.
me for cookies, like I would do it all day. If they needed me to eat 100 of their cookies, I'm like, say less. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
Yeah,
One
Subway-
thing.
Yeah.
Now, the way you answer this question will depict the future of how our friendship goes.
Okay.
Oh god.
There we go.
What do we think about oatmeal raisin cookies?
Oatmeal raisin cookies. I like oatmeal raisin cookies. I think. I
Mason, I'm sorry.
Dylan?
I don't like oatmeal.
I like them.
Josh? You just moved up on the scale. Dylan? Sorry, bro. You got to go.
You're fired.
Good thing you're flying back to Kentucky tomorrow.
I just don't like raisins.
All right. Oh, that's fair. If you don't like raisins, then you're not.
The
gonna
cookie itself, it's just the raisins.
Yeah.
Mason's like, it's not fair. No.
It's like that's not how it works.
Okay.
What about chocolate chip cookies? Or what's your favorite type of cookie?
Oatmeal raisin.
Oatmeal raisin's your favorite cookie? They are good.
Yeah, probably. They're great.
Yeah.
I could literally
No.
eat them nonstop.
White macadamia nut is my favorite.
Those are
Okay,
good. Those
that's
are good
good.
too.
Those are great.
But-
Dude, the Subway white macadamia nut. Oh my god, it's ridiculous.
You know the cookies like they have at like Easter that are like,
like the with the frosting.
Yeah,
on it?
yeah, yeah.
night. No, you sugar one, yeah, with like the glitter on it,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
those-
Oh,
those are your
yes.
favorite?
like with like the like I don't know if it's like rock candy or something on. I don't know what it is. What
Those are your-
sprinkles?
those are
something.
Yeah, they're like
Yeah.
little snickerdoodles or something with.
Yeah.
Snickerdoodles.
Yeah,
yeah.
Snickerdoodles.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Those
The,
are
fro-
my
the
favorite.
frosted cookies, like the Halloween or like Christmas cookies, dude. Those are
Those are
like
good,
those
too.
are they feel like you're like eating just like all like the crumbs like just fall out when you like
Mhm.
take a bite into it. But
It's
those
like Play-Doh,
those are-
but it's
yeah.
good Play-Doh.
Have you
Yeah,
guys-
yeah.
Have you
those are
guys
my
ever
favorite.
had Little Debbie Christmas tree cakes?
Yes, I
Yes.
have.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Those,
Those
What
are
is that?
fire.
Those are great.
My teacher got me on those. My teacher got me on those.
Really?
He's obsessed with them.
That's
Like,
so funny because like I literally used to bring him to school by the box.
really?
Like, I would literally like go through a box a day. Like it was bad, bro.
I
Like,
promised my teacher, because I've had this
Gosh.
teacher in high school that's like always believed in me, and he loves those things. So I promised him I would take him to the Little Debbie factory where they make them, like if
Have
I
you
got
done it?
famous. So
And then
they-
you
what
got
do they-
fired off out of the subway.
so now I'm homeless. And
Wait, where do they make them? Like, did they make them near
They
you
make
guys?
no, they don't make them near us. I think it was like
Like a road, dude. You take your teacher on a trip, like a road trip. That'd be sick.
yeah, let's take a road trip. We just eat them out of the factory. That'd be fucking.
What were we talking about before cookies?
Where you started, what you
Yeah.
What
Yes.
started my career?
Yeah.
so we're back in the Subway video. So what was the video actually about?
So the reason I got the job and everything was because I was gonna pretend to be a Subway employee at
Yeah.
multiple stores.
Oh my god. Oh, like not just one.
Yeah, we went to several that day.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Holy sh!
You are in a world of trouble. I can
Really push it.
feel it.
And the I think the weird part about it was is I was just like I'm like so addicted to like wanting to like make good content.
Yeah.
I didn't see anything wrong with it. But now I do, of course. But like back like
That's most vloggers.
Dude,
Most
that's
vlog-
that's weird because like I'm thinking right now that I don't see anything wrong with that. like
Yeah.
like in my head I'm like, but there's nothing wrong.
But
with
in
that.
reality, you gotta think like I'm behind the register. I'm playing with money. I'm like,
Oh,
dude,
I wouldn't go.
I didn't mean to. That's
yeah.
the thing. Like,
Did you go behind the register like at the
oh
other?
my, I did everything. I made people sandwich. Dude, that's the problem.
Oh my god!
made
Dude, I would have
people
just like
sandwiches
I would have just like went in like
without-
made somebody sandwich and just been like walked out.
Well, that's okay, that's the weird part about it was I got nervous. Like I went in and then like
that is fucking crazy.
and then the supervisor of that day was like, "Oh, okay." Like didn't even check to see if there was like a new person.
oh my god!
And then they were like, "Have you worked at Subway before?" I was like, "Yeah, of course. That's why I got the uniform." And so
Wait a
they-
second. So you hold on, back up. You talked to the supervisors of the stores and they let you do it,
Like,
not
not like
knowing that you were not actually employed with Subway.
Not supervisors, like the shift leaders.
Like at
Same thing,
at
though.
the
Oh, yeah.
location that Subway.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah.
No, I understand that, but like you
So I talked
point
to them.
being, you talked to whoever was in charge,
Yeah.
and they not knowing you and not knowing that you didn't work for Subway, let you do what you did.
Yeah, I would literally walk up to them and I'd be like, so for example, I would like name another store. I'd be like, so the store on 62 sent me.
Oh wait. So where was this in? Where was this in?
This is in Louisville. So
Louisville.
so I went to the store in our town, which was Clarksville,
Yep.
and I was like, and then there's another store that I went to on 62. So after I'd leave the Clarksville store, I'd go to the one on 62, and I'd be like, the store in Clarksville sent me.
Wow, you really worked the system there.
Yeah, I'd be like, they sent me because they said you were low on staff.
Oh wow.
Because there's only whenever at Subway they only have 2 people every day,
yeah. Like they had one per. Yeah, they had.
and
two
they were
people,
like, they said you're busy and you're low staffed.
yeah. Oh
what I
my
was
god,
saying.
that's
You
Wait,
really
wait,
looked.
so what was the video?
Huh?
just
Did
like
you say
him.
what the
Just
video
him
was?
working at different subways.
Oh, like that was
It was me going to different subways and
Yeah.
literally being okay.
Dude,
And
that's
here's
so fucking.
So wait, you
that's-
walk in with the camera?
no,
No, you
we
have like a
this is
friend
what
or
we would do.
something?
So I bought a sandwich at every single Subway.
Mm.
Like I spent maybe $60 at every Subway. Like we spent a lot of money on this video, like
That's
a lot.
That's cool. Yeah.
Because
that's, like,
my
dedicated,
cat,
putting
like
back-
so I had.
putting money back in your videos.
There's this guy that does films where we live named Cameron Beck,
Yep.
and this is actually the first time I met him. I texted him. I said I need a cameraman.
Yeah.
So I brought 4 of my friends. We literally planned this out so like crazy. Like this whole video was like my master plan to how I was gonna get famous.
Yeah.
And the crazy part is this video, like when I first posted it, got 5,000 views in the first 30 minutes.
Wow.
On
This
YouTube?
was gonna be my on YouTube,
How many subscribers did you have?
2,000.
That's fucking.
That's really
crazy.
good.
Yeah.
This was gonna be like my big video. Like everyone at school was talking about. Every kid at all the high schools in the town were talking about it, and then
Bro, that's
Subway
dude,
sent a lawsuit in, like from corporate.
to you
Jeez.
to like did they?
They said I needed to remove the video immediately.
That's so annoying.
It's kinda
So
cool,
Why?
though.
It's like the damage is done.
Yeah, I know exactly. It's like
I tell you
I
what-
didn't hurt anybody.
I tell you, like when me and my friends literally cried, like because we put so much, like we bought.
oh
a
my god, dude,
drone,
I can't imagine.
like,
bro.
everything.
I would have been devastated. Like,
Yeah. It was
Ah.
terrible.
I guess I understand from Subway's perspective. It's like if they allow
Yeah,
that
one.
video to stay up,
someone
then
else
that's
will do it.
gonna entice other people to do it. So I get it.
That's true. I do get Subway's point.
Yeah.
It sucks.
It
ass, dude.
sucks
That's the
because that was
worst.
like my breakthrough.
Yeah, that was.
So, and it.
Honestly, I wouldn't care. I really wouldn't care as long as somebody's there to make my sandwich. I don't care if you work there or not.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, it's
You
like.
know how to- yeah, like if you know how to make my sandwich, we're good. That's all I need. You know what I mean?
And the thing was, I would walk. I'd send one of my friends in with a camera.
Yeah.
They would order a sandwich. They would go sit at a table and put a hoodie over those cameras.
Oh yeah, smart.
And like, or the Subway bags, they would like cut a hole in the bottom of the Subway bag and we put the camera through
Yeah.
and aim it.
Sounds like a heist from Grand Theft Auto, dude.
So, and then when all four of them were in there, we would send the other guy with like a stalker cam, basically, is what we call them, with long lenses.
Yep.
Because Subways have the glass.
Yeah.
So we'd have him park his car up in the front and aim inside. And then I had.
So sick.
And then-
dude.
Wow.
What are you? Like, this is like some Roman Atwood prank type shit.
You guys
Yeah.
had a
That's so
full
good.
freaking production
Dude,
for
that's
this shit.
so smart.
And
bro.
we had wireless mics.
Yeah,
So I
live
put a
mics.
wireless mic on me, and then whenever I'd go to the chip bag, I'd put a wireless mic on the chips, so it'd pick up the customers.
Dude, that's so
Wow.
smart.
And then we would. So whenever they would come in, I would just say the dumbest shit to customers. Like
Like.
I'd like it would be stupid stuff. Like and the crazy part is, cops came in, and I was like, oh, they're onto us, but they were just getting Subway sandwiches.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like, I would say like, I don't even remember like what I'd say, but I'd say like, I'd look at the cop and be like, I fucking hate my job. Like I would just say stuff like that. I'd be like, this
Oh
is such
my-
a shitty place. We have mice in the back. Like I would just like say stuff like that. Like just
Oh
not
my
even think
God,
about
I
it.
mean,
Okay, I
makes it even
understand
more of a
Subway's-
reason. Yeah, for Subway.
But I
I
didn't.
understand Subway's
I
point now.
didn't. I didn't put like.
You
I
didn't put
put
like we.
that in. I was just like,
yeah.
I would like say something, and then like, cause I was telling them earlier, the way I edit my videos is I'll take words that they say and put them in place of things.
Yep.
So I'd wait for him to say like a big reaction like that, and then I'd say something normal and give him put the big reaction in the
Yeah.
editing.
Yeah.
So
hey, do you want your sandwich?
well, no, I'd just be like for example, I'd say something big like that, and then I'd say something semi-big afterwards, like what kind of sandwich are you wanting? And I'd say some like dumb sandwich name,
Yeah.
and then they'd be like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like I would just edit it to make it look like
To make it look like that.
because their backs to me,
Yeah.
so like you can't see their mouths moving.
Yeah. That's fine.
Did you just private the video or delete it?
It's privated.
I wanna see
nice.
it.
Do we have to see
Yeah.
it after this?
Yeah, it's on my laptop though.
Dude, that's
Well,
back on
there goes
back
that,
home.
It's on my hard drive, but we can do something.
Subway
We
sends
get
us a lot. Subway
the
sends
SWAT
us.
team just freaking drops down.
But the whole video itself was really good production. Like we used the red everything.
You,
Like,
you had
How
a
do
red
have
camera?
Red?
Yeah, we had the red camera. That's what we used in the car. We zoomed in
From
with
wait
the
from. What
And
the
you
fuck
have
did you, wait,
like
isn't that like
live
a
mics and you have.
Wait, how'd you get that
we had
camera?
the Scarlet X. It's $8,000.
Where? Where?
What do you mean? We
From school?
no, we bought it on eBay.
What the fuck?
Josh is over
This
here
kid, man.
drooling over the freaking.
Wait, how?
Cameras.
What? Oh my god, dude, this is so different.
Dylan's
from
on
that's
some
nuts.
other like.
It's so
I don't
different
know
from
what's
my
going on there.
hometown experience. I got like a Canon 60D, and me and my friend groups like we like wrote down some ideas and filmed them. Like
Well,
that's
dude-
sick, dude. Holy
Well,
shit.
I was trying to like go all out.
Yeah.
Like I was like, this is my big video. I'm gonna go as high production as we can.
Damn, that's crazy.
I
dude.
love personally high production stuff.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
that's
kinda
cool,
like-
dude.
And it was like my first vlog back. I was trying to do like epic.
Yeah.
Like, cause my friend Cameron had an Inspire drone, so we were fucking
Oh, wow.
flying. We were flying these drones over Subway, loud as fuck.
drones.
so
Cars
funny.
pull up. There's freaking people with jackets inside, like over cameras. It's a whole entire, and then like cops just walk in. And
Well,
just,
the crazy part was we didn't realize that the guy who owns them's son was a manager at one of the stores we were going to.
Yeah.
So we walk in and he's like hands ready to kill us.
Oh wow.
Like-
Because he knows what's going on.
He knows like he's already got confirmation. Like
Like
we've
he-
already done 4 stores at this point.
Yeah.
So
it's like it sounds like a robbery. It's like we've already robbed 4 stores. At this point. We
It
walked into the
does.
next one. The cops were
I
waiting.
mean, the video did its job though, to an extent.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. I mean,
and
it was
it's a cool story.
if
you know?
anything, they should be thanking me. I upped their security. Like deadass, they like sent out an email like saying like
it's like
hey,
hackers, dude.
exactly like hackers. So like we walk into the store and he comes out and he's like, if you walk into the store, we're calling the cops.
and you're like, oh, okay.
And I was like, well, we're just buying sandwiches. And like so he was like, so like my friends were like already buying their sandwiches. I was like, you're gonna tell them to leave? I mean, they just bought food. They're client, like they're customers. And like he was like, well, they can stay. And I was like, I'm their ride. And he was like, well, you can wait outside. And I was like, listen, I won't do anything if you don't want me to.
Yeah.
Like I was just being like, just say we know what you're doing. And he was like, for some reason he didn't want to tell me like he knew what I was about to do.
Yeah.
I don't know if there was something to that. So I was like, just say you know what we're doing. And he's like, I'm not saying anything. I was like, just say you know what we're doing. And he like wouldn't say it. And I was like, if you ask me not to do it, I will not do it right now. And then the funny thing is, my friend worked at this store, and I didn't know.
Oh no.
And my friend was a manager, like one of the managers. Like they were having a manager meeting at the store, and my friend goes, "Come back here," like that, like saying, "Come behind the counter." So I touched the counter, and he fucking like that.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah, like was trying to fight, and like I
oh,
didn't.
your friend.
The,
Wait, your friend or the other, like
The
man-
guys whose dad owned the place.
Oh, like he tried to swing on you.
Yeah, and then you know Cameron, they're all big dudes. Like
Yeah.
so they like of course like all the cameras drop at that moment and they're all going up to him like, guys, we'll just leave. And like
your friends like went to go
yeah,
kick this guy's ass.
yeah, and I was like, this isn't us. Like
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
stupid. We're just trying to do a video. Like
Yeah.
this is not what this is.
Yeah, and so like
So-
you just said, all right, guys, never mind. Don't.
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, we're
fight,"
leaving.
like,
And then that right there was the moment that it was like
really.
Dude, I'm
bad.
getting stressed out.
it was like
Yeah.
downhill. Like they started calling the cops and everything.
Ah, my
Wow.
God, that
So-
sucks.
When we got to the next store.
Yeah, that's definitely a good. That's some Roman Atwood type shit though. That's cool though. Yeah.
It was good. It just went downhill way too quick.
Yeah, yeah.
But the video itself was amazing. Like the video was really good. And then like I didn't put him swinging in, but I still have like the clips and because I was like I don't know what's gonna happen now.
Yeah.
And like I was super stressed at school and like everyone was talking about it and everything. And then literally we went to the last store and we changed people. So I put Chase in the uniform and had
Oh
him
my
go in.
gosh, that's so funny.
And one of the subway like people called
Oh, immediately.
as soon as we walked in, handed Chase the phone. And like I have like the audio mic of it, like them like cussing Chase out, like do not come to our stores ever again.
Oh,
And then we got a
Chase is like, but I love your flat.
and then so literally they tracked the license plate on my car from the
bummer.
parking lot and sent us I don't know if it's like a cease and desist, is that what it is? Where they're like I don't know
As
what
far as like taking the video
yeah,
down.
yeah, season.
Right. So yeah, they would send a cease and desist,
cease and
telling
Yeah.
you to take the video down. If you refuse to do so, then they would file.
but
a
they
lawsuit.
didn't send
Yeah.
it under my name. They sent it to my dad's name.
Oh, because it was your
Oh.
dad's like license plate, like it was.
It was
car?
no, it was my car, my name and everything.
Was
But
it-
I was living with my dad.
Oh, okay. So they sent
and
the
my
address.
I don't know if they just did it because like my dad's business or whatever, but they sent it to him. And then whenever he found out I made the video, it went all so.
Yeah.
And then like they were like, so I actually like I went to the store. Like I kept calling. I called the guy who owned the stores. Like I got his number. He was like, because I got it from my friend.
Yep.
And I was like, listen, man, I'll return the uniform, whatever you want. I was like, please do not sue us. He goes, I sent it to HR and to corporate at this point.
Yeah.
So it's their decision on what they do.
Okay. Okay.
Never heard anything.
Oh, okay. So.
That's so crazy.
But like
Wow.
I was like so like for like months like oh my god what's gonna happen
Yeah. Oh,
Like-
that would have sucked ass, dude.
because
That
they
would've-
told me it could take a few months and then here we are like a year later and nothing's
Like,
happened.
okay, so nothing's happened. All right. Well.
Yeah, it was pretty. It's wild. That's a wild story.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude.
We would just turn around and just like see Dylan on the news, bro. On
Like,
this
I was gonna
Subway
say,
lawsuit.
I hope this friggin' podcast of us
Doesn't
talking
bring it
about
back up.
I hope somebody from Subway corporate doesn't freaking hear this
doesn't
crap.
listen, be
and
like,
is
Jared
like,
from Subway.
Yeah,
We've
I
got
mean,
unfinished business.
the thing is like it was such. I feel like to corporate like that is such a small thing though.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not a
Oh,
big
I'm
deal.
yawning. What the fuck? No, it's not. It's not. I wouldn't say like that. Yeah, I would say if like. Yeah, I don't think that's a good. Because nobody like got hurt. Nobody got
No.
like. You didn't steal or anything like that.
No.
Like.
I was talking about in the car about how not all like bad businesses like like public.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
What we was talking
The
about in
press.
Yeah, basically.
Not all press is good press.
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And
So-
it was funny because we would do things like while we were at the store, literally grab bags, open the chips, and eat them. But I paid for it all
Oh
afterwards.
yeah, yeah.
So like I think we literally spent like because every store we spent money,
Yeah.
so it was like it was a lot.
Yeah.
But it just sucked because like I knew it was gonna do good. Everyone was talking about it. And then-
Yeah, and then it just like gets taken down. Oh, that's the fucking worst, dude. Yeah, I'm like that with like TikTok because TikTok
Yeah.
is like really
Takes
strict
down
with like their
everything.
community guidelines.
yeah.
Like I had a video that was like blowing up. Like I got like it's like it currently I think it's at like 540,000 views, which is like really good for me. And so Dylan just drank a bang energy drink.
so good.
but it was at like 500,000 views, and I was like, dude, this is going great. And then all of a sudden, like this morning, I check and it's like it like violates community guidelines, and it's literally, dude. I'll show you the video after. I didn't swear. I was literally, it's me and my friends in the car at a drive-through, and we're just like counting, like instead of like paying like it was like $14 at like DQ for like ice creams or whatever, and so it was that video, like the
Oh,
video-
yeah.
that got taken down.
Why?
I have
There's
no
nothing-
idea.
there's nothing
I'm gonna
wrong
have
with
to
it.
talk to Emma tomorrow and be
makes
like,
no
hey, what's going
sense.
on? Yeah, it makes so it's like literally like for people who haven't seen the video, it's like me like counting like dollars and like change to like give it was just like it just took a long time to like count like the money up, and like that was like kind of like the funny factor of it. Like my friends are in the back cracking
Oh
up.
wait,
Like
that one? I thought you were talking about the Russian one.
no, like that one got taken down. It makes
just-
no sense.
I don't understand.
It's me.
Why
It's
they
literally
have a problem
me.
with that.
It's literally me in a drive-through counting change and then like giving it to the worker, and then we left. There's no swearing. There's no like we didn't jump out of the car. It was literally
Yeah.
us sitting in the car. Like
TikTok makes no sense, bro.
yeah,
It
I
really
appealed the
doesn't.
video, so hopefully like whatever. But
It's the
yeah.
place to be.
I feel like some people just like the people who review TikToks are just like no, like they just don't even watch
They'll
it.
just go down and be like, damn, it's a good video. Too bad. just like
Who
just
gives a
like
fuck?
by like community guidelines, boom. Oh, this kid submitted appeal. Swipe left. just like gets like taken off.
I wonder how many people are working there though that do that.
Probably a lot, dude. Because I don't like. It feels like
But that's
every
my point.
video I
That's why
make
there's
gets
probably
taken
no
down.
quality control. Like
I wonder if
on-
it's an algorithm though that does it.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
gonna
I
say.
wonder if it's a
Because
computer system that does it.
Yeah,
that
'cause-
wouldn't surprise me.
It could be like YouTube, where like because
Right.
YouTube has an automated system where if it recognizes a familiar like shape movement, it'll count it as a copyright.
Right.
Yeah.
So if my guess is probably that they have that all in an automated system, and then once you submit an appeal, a real person looks
Yeah.
at it.
Oh, true. Yeah.
That
So
would
that's
be my
that's
guess.
what I'm waiting
That's what
for. Is like
YouTube
a real
does.
person look at it. Yeah. And like, dude, I swear to God, if a real person looks at my video and says it's dangerous, I'm gonna fucking
You know what
swing
the
on
good thing
someone,
ab-
dude. That's gonna make me so upset because it's such a fun video
Yeah.
too. You know, and it's like we didn't do anything wrong, and it was doing good too. That's what the second.
You know
part
what's
about
good
it.
about the videos like that though? Whenever they get taken down and then appeal, they blow the fuck up.
Like after?
Oh, all my videos that I've had to like appeal
Actually, yeah,
and
I've had a
they
video.
appeal, like they accept, they just blow up afterwards. Like not
Because they
instantly.
feel bad.
Yeah, they feel bad. Not instantly, but those are always my videos that like 2 months later blow up.
Yeah, I've had a couple videos like 2
And
months.
it's always
later
the ones
blown
that
up.
I've
It's so
appealed.
weird.
Yeah.
So since we're going into TikTok, Mason, you have a very large following on TikTok.
Nice
Actually,
transition.
yeah, I was about to say, I was like,
That's a good
you're
ass
not-
transition, bro.
That's crazy.
What?
You're doing good, dude.
You're doing very well on TikTok. Are you at
Thank you.
3 million yet?
Not quite. I'm at 2.5 right now.
2.7, right?
2.5.
2.5.
Yeah.
You've gained a lot recently.
Thank
you had
you.
a video
Yeah.
that took off. That what do you got? Like 20 million views, or what's it?
The
at
one
now?
recently was, I think it's almost at 28 mil.
28 million.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, that's crazy. And you had a video take off like that before, right?
I've had I've had a total of 3.
Holy shit.
But none of them have converted as well as this one has.
Yeah, because you got like, what did you get? Like I remember like going on like Instagram and like looking at your story, and you were like, thanks for 2.1, thanks for 2.2, thanks for 2.3, like every
Yeah.
other day. And I was like, holy crap, dude, this guy's gained like 100,000 followers like every other day.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was
Yeah.
definitely something new. Because it's like, before that, so I'll just kind of run through the story. So
Yeah.
if we want to start at the very beginning.
Yeah. I'm curious
Um,
because our friend Evan the card guy.
Yeah.
Who's
So
doing very well on TikTok, 16 million, which is fucking nuts.
yeah.
Did he get you into TikTok?
Yeah, so he got me into the TikTok stuff, which before that, growing up as a kid, I've always been interested in social media. I've
Yeah,
always,
of course.
Video games, whatever. I'd screen record my stuff and try to put it up.
Yeah.
Similar to what Dylan was talking about earlier. But it's like, I always had that dream of doing well on social media in
Yeah.
some capacity.
Mhm.
I didn't know what exactly that would be for me. I just dreamt of it.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of us do.
Oh yeah,
um,
totally.
And then, time goes by. I'm working normal jobs, going to school, whatever.
Yeah.
And then,
Didn't you work at a Mercedes dealership, right?
yeah, so that was my first big boy job, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
So I was working there, and Evan the card guy, him and I were friends before all of the social media stuff. So we met at church. And so, you know, he's always kind of been into it. He had a decent sized Instagram following before TikTok, whatever, that
Yeah,
sort of thing,
he
because
was
he
a
did the magic
magician.
stuff.
Yeah.
And then he started posting on TikTok, and I was in a couple of his videos and whatnot, and then I just started posting my own. You know, so at first I would kind of, you know, he'd give me tips on, you know, this stuff does well, this doesn't, whatever.
Yeah, the trends and stuff like
Right,
that.
so
like
I'd kinda
the
model-
songs that pop off.
Right. So I'd kind of model my stuff after what his recommendations were and things like that. You know, mostly child-friendly oriented.
Yeah, of
I
course.
look back at some of my first TikToks. I'm like, man, I can't believe I posted that on the internet.
What
Like,
is it? Was
they're
it, like,
so
cringy?
cringy, bro.
Really?
Like, and some of them are still up. I don't know why I don't private them, whatever.
Yeah,
But
I haven't. Yeah.
some of them are like cringe overload.
Oh no.
And I'm like,
we'll find him after.
yeah, right. But anyways, I start posting and whatnot, and then quarantine hits, and
It's the ice machine.
okay,
I thought it was like at someone at the door.
It's like, what animal is that?
Yeah.
It's his animals coming.
Mason has like in his pocket. Just,
He's like, speaking of animals, here you go.
Guys, I brought a tortoise. You didn't know?
it's in our
No.
fridge.
So, anyways, quarantine hits, and I'm laid off
Is
from
this fridge being
Mercedes.
for real right now?
I don't know. Our fridge is running in the background.
Spazzing out.
I don't know if
over
it's as loud as I
It's
think it
tweaking,
is.
bro.
It's just I hear it in the headphones. Like
Can
I hear
you?
everything.
Ah, you're good for
It's
it.
crazy.
There we go.
And
Okay.
stop.
There we
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Now it's
I was
stopped.
about to move out. Sorry.
No, so beginning of quarantine hits,
Yeah.
you know, February, March, that time frame.
Yeah.
I'm furloughed from work, which means I'm not laid off, but they are essentially temporarily laying off the majority of the staff until things clear up. Then I come back to work for 2 weeks, and then I get laid off officially at that point. And, you know, of course, nobody likes being laid off of work. But it was almost like a blessing in disguise for me because I think I was at 300K when that happened in April.
I'm sorry. Wait, when you said the blessing in disguise, we were talking about I think it was me and Joey and Dave. I don't know. Actually, I don't remember who we were, but we were in like a.
Was this
a
when
little-
you were drunk? Are you making up a story?
No. We were in
Okay.
like a little triangle, and it was like I forget who it was. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Anyways, we were just talking, and like somebody brought up like the Views podcast with like Jason Nash and
Yeah.
David Dobrik, whatever. And somebody like it was like Jason went on a date with like a girl, and the girl like and Jason like asked like, so how's your 2020 doing? And she like leaned over the table and said, it's actually going pretty well. And like that, it's like it's funny because like. Oh, we were with Isaiah earlier, and Isaiah said that.
okay.
But it's funny because, like, it is going pretty well. Like, I feel bad
Yeah.
saying that because, like, for some people, it's obviously not.
Right.
But for, like, I feel like for, like either, like, influencers or,
Yeah.
content creators, it is because it's,
Well,
Well,
I mean,
what helped TikTok? I think.
Yeah.
Viewership's higher than ever.
yeah, that's the
viewership's
thing.
high.
Yeah. And so when you said that, it just reminded me of that situation. Like, oh, it is actually going pretty good.
Well, and at the beginning of quarantine, when I was laid off and whatnot, I was still making content that wasn't what I make now. So I was still making more. I mean,
Like
my
the
stuff.
family-friendly
Yeah,
content.
I mean, my stuff now is family friendly too. But back then, it was more, you know, kid oriented still. And then I kind of had a turning point where I'm like, you know, I've grown up my whole life. I've loved animals. I've, you know, all that sort of stuff. But there was a time in my life I didn't keep animals anymore because I felt like I was being judged for liking what I liked, you know, like I felt criticism for, you know, being a nerd or being a geek or whatever you want to say.
Or being like
yeah.
a cat lady.
Yeah, but yeah,
I'm
for
kidding.
lizards. No, but I felt like criticism for that, so I
Yeah.
didn't keep animals for a long time. And then I basically just said, "Fuck that! It's something I enjoy. Why do I care?"
It is kind of cool that you capitalized on it because honestly, when I heard like that's what you did, I was like,
That's pretty.
I've never like
Yeah,
heard
like
of
we
it.
don't.
It's
Like,
very
there's
niche.
nobody
I
like
was
in
Yeah.
our hometown that like has.
Not
like,
even hometown. I genuinely can't
Yeah,
think of
I
anything
just
I've
don't
ever
know.
seen.
Like the only like, cause like you have a large following, and I feel like you like, not like an animal influencer. I don't know what I'm talking about, but like,
that's the
like
thing,
do you
I
know,
get what
like,
you're saying.
do you
though.
know like Jay Prehistoric Pets?
Yeah,
like he
yeah.
like films with David a lot, and he films with other influencers. Like,
Yeah,
there's
stuff
not like
like
a
that.
lot of like that type of content with like
Right.
that big a following, and I feel like you're like one of the very few that like
Yeah.
that has like a really large following with that
Thank
does
you.
like animal content like that. Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, I mean it was crazy because I went into it, you know, everything growing up was everything that, you know, people can keep common, animals, whatever, bearded dragons, king snakes, whatever that I would have growing up. And now, after I took a little bit of a break from it, I keep mostly rare, endangered, exotic animals. And so, with that being said, my first kind of animals that I got were the electric blue day geckos.
Yeah,
I
Okay.
literally just
I don't know
walked
what
into
any
a
of
pet
that means,
store.
but it all sounds so sick.
dude, that's why your videos are like cool, because you can like watch these like exotic like little like creatures like just walk around, and like you explain like go through like the process of like getting them, and you explain
Yeah.
like where they come from and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean it was something that was new for me for sure, because I feel like at least I experienced this when I switched my content on TikTok. I had a drastic drop in viewership.
Oh right.
Probably because my content was shifting,
Yeah.
but it's something that I genuinely enjoyed, so I just stuck with it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude, that's good. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so I literally just stuck with it. And I get these electric blue day geckos. And I'm like, well, I love keeping them. They're super cool. But what do I film with them? Because I can't hold
Yeah,
them. They're
that's
too
right.
fast. They're
Yeah.
too skittish. Like, if it gets away, it'll be friggin' across my room in a blink of an eye.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm like, I can't take it out and hold it. What do I film with it? So I just started, filming me building its enclosure or me feeding them or whatever
Yeah, yeah.
I would do normally, just on camera.
Facts about them, stuff like that.
Right. Facts about them, whatever the case was. And then those started doing well. Those started taking off.
Yeah.
So that was a really cool turning point for me,
Mm-hmm.
because I felt like I saw something with that, and now I've just been rolling with it.
Yeah.
And so fast forward to now, I keep many types of animals.
Yeah.
Where do you keep all like?
You have a whole separate room, right?
Oh no, I they're mostly.
Oh,
in
they
my
all in
bedroom.
your room? Oh, no way.
Yeah, they're mostly in my bedroom. At some point, once I get my own,
Like
My own
places.
my own
zoo.
place or whatever, like I would like to have a dedicated room or
I'm trying to.
rooms or whatever the case may be. But so right now, just to run down for everyone listening, I've got 6 electric blue day gecko adults.
Yeah.
3 breeding pairs, so 3 males, 3 females. And they lay eggs pretty often. So I've also got 6 hatchlings and then eggs in the incubator.
Yeah.
And then I have 4 Hawaiian blue day geckos. I have 4 ball pythons. I have
my
2 red-headed Amazon river turtles. I've got 2 marginated tortoises.
It's crazy,
I've
dude. It's like a
got-
zoo.
Yeah, I've got a saltwater aquarium. I got a freshwater aquarium. I got a lot of stuff.
There's
That's
just like this one animal. It's like, damn it, he didn't mention me. I forgot me.
Yeah, right. No,
It's-
I think that's it.
How many animals do you have? You have like 12 or 13? Is that what it was?
Oh no.
No, it
it's-
sounds like there's
There's,
over
no.
30.
24, no, 22 was it? What was the number?
It was so. There's.
I'm trying to remember the
6,
number that we
12,
Carry the 2.
16, 18, 20. Yeah, like 20,
Was
not
it-
including the fish, because why would you?
And
Yeah,
the
they're
ones
kinda
that
count
hey,
fish.
fish are animals too, dude. Come on.
So how
Damn, that's crazy.
like you said they're exotic, right? So like
Right.
how rare would you say like they are?
It depends. So, exotic in different ways. So, the ball pythons, for example, those ones are. They're ball pythons themselves are not endangered. They're very common throughout the pet trade and everything like that.
Yeah.
However, you'll have a normal color mutation, a regular normal ball python, or you'll have one that's worth $25,000. You know.
Oh my gosh.
So
already.
there's ranges. There's hundreds of different colors and pattern mutations within ball pythons.
Yeah.
So the ones that I have are higher value because what I would like to do is all the animals that I have breeding plans in some way, whether it's for conservation or whatever the case may be, because like I said, most of them are rare or endangered in some way.
Yeah.
So with the limited space that I have, I want to be able to maximize the productivity of that space. Meaning, with the ball pythons,
Yeah.
I could have a snake that I invest in for X dollar amount, and then breed it to another snake, whatever that dollar amount may be, and then they have a clutch of eggs. Say 6 of the 8 eggs. It's all probability. It's all genetics, whatever. So if the certain combination of genetics hatches out of that egg, that snake is worth, $10,000 or whatever the case may be.
Holy crap! Yeah.
So-
So there's a ton that goes into it.
Right. So, and a lot of people don't like talking about the money side of
Yeah.
that because,
But it's interesting, super interesting.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, a lot of people find it interesting too.
Yeah.
So it's something that I don't want to
Like really.
not talk about.
Yeah.
But then on the other side of things, the actual rare or endangered animals like the electric blue day geckos, those are critically endangered, CITES 1 listed, whatever.
Oh really?
So they exist in the wild in a very small population. They're in Tanzania, Africa,
Oh my gosh.
and they only live in one forest that spans across, a couple
How
miles
the
maybe.
hell do you get these?
They're illegal to import now, so you can only get them through people that breed them in the States
So-
or in Europe or
wow.
whatever. Because they're listed as a CITES 1 classification, that means that they're very endangered,
Yeah.
essentially. And so in Europe, you actually have to have permits to keep them,
That's crazy.
and you can't transfer them over country borders,
Yeah.
legally at least. And, so there's, if you wanted to buy, I don't know why you would do this, but if you wanted to buy one from France and have it shipped to the U.S., there was no legal way that you can do that.
Oh okay.
So would you say you said they're super endangered. So would you say you keeping those actually helps the population of them by a lot, or
Yes and no. Captive bred animals always survive better when they're kept in captivity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At
And
least they're not
so-
extinct.
What's that?
At least
At
they're
least
not
they're
extinct.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. And so what I'm doing is I'm breeding them for the captive population so that the amount of illegal exportation from their natural habitat is
Stop.
reduced.
Yeah.
So, even though it's illegal, people still do it illegally.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
But
'cause
if we
it's
can
terrible.
supply them through the pet trade, then that need to supply them illegally from the wild and hurt their wild population goes away.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Do you think so? Do you think that if people did stop taking them out of the wild, that they would come back a lot higher in population? In the
Yes and no. So
they
basically
pretty
what
hunted?
happens with animals that are endangered in the wild, we'll use the cheetah population as an example.
Oh yeah.
Their
I've heard
numbers have
this.
dwindled down so
Yeah,
low
I've heard.
that
Yeah,
they
it's
still
like-
exist. However, their genetics are also similar that if one genetic disease were to attack that population, it could make the entire population of wild cheetahs extinct.
I'd be
Yeah.
so pissed. I love cheetahs. They're so cool.
Aren't there
Isn't
what
it
is there
kinda like the
1,000
Rio
cheetahs in the world?
Wasn't there less?
It was
Like 500.
Yeah, it was less for a little bit. I don't know what the exact numbers are now, but basically using an example for any animal or species that dwindles so low in the wild and their gene pool is now, down to X amount of different bloodlines.
Yeah.
The likelihood of one disease or one virus or whatever wiping out the entire population becomes so much more
It's very high.
of an issue
Yeah.
because the gene pool is so little.
Yeah. Holy crap.
What's that one bird? Rio, from the movie Rio. Didn't it just I'm sorry.
Angry
That's
Birds.
It
It just went
yeah,
extinct,
yeah.
didn't it? The blue.
Oh yeah, I actually have heard. I think I've
I heard
what you're
about
talking
that. I don't know what the species is called, but
Yeah, I was looking into it one day because I get really sad when I look at extinct animals. Because the dodo
Yeah, it is
bird,
upsetting.
the dodo bird, bro, it makes me so. I cry when I think about that. It's funny, but it's not. It's like
yeah,
I'm so.
yeah.
It makes me so
It is,
sad.
dude. It is freaking crazy when you think about that species is gone now.
Like
Yeah.
You can't
we
it's-
will
it's
never
gone.
see that bird in our lifetime.
Dude,
again.
I'll
Yeah,
be
it's gone.
extinct one day. That's sad.
well,
That should make you want to cry.
It
What's
does make me wanna
crazy
cry.
is we did that. Humans did that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. That's the
so
thing. Yeah.
But
it's-
do you? Sorry, I'm not.
No,
trying
go
to
ahead.
So say humans were not on this earth at all, though. Do you think other animals would be the cause of other animals going extinct?
Yeah, for sure.
Some, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so I mean, if you have, I mean, it happens all the time. If you have a certain population of animals that, for whatever reason, has some sort of genetic deformity
Yep.
that somehow, we'll use, snakes as an example, or lizards. Lizards is a better one. Say there's some genetic deformity that spreads throughout the population that makes it so they can't use their back left leg. They run slower. Things
Yeah.
are going to eat them faster.
Yeah.
It's that's a random example, but those types of things happen.
That is, yeah.
Because there has to be like also like humans also have probably helped
Yeah.
with certain
Oh,
things and
100%.
then affected certain. So it's just kind of I don't know. I guess
Well,
nature, but
And one thing that I struggle with, I guess, as far as the criticism point of view from people that are watching me, we got two people that are knocked out on the couch right now.
Guys, Kyle is not interested
Kyle
in
and
Kyle.
Donna.
Oh, there he is.
Had a
But
long
anyways,
day.
as far as like the criticism point from TikTok, some people will criticize me pretty heavily for keeping rare or endangered or exotic animals. They're like, well, you should not be keeping them because they belong in the wild. Yes, that's true. However, all of my animals are captive bred. If I were to put them in the wild, they would die because they're captive bred.
Yep.
yeah, but you're really expecting 12-year-olds to know that.
I mean, we've
And, like,
seen
Right.
this with
Yeah.
the Tiger King thing, though.
Yeah.
Like them releasing the tigers back in the wild, and they don't last.
It doesn't work.
It
Like
doesn't work. Yeah.
They're not
and-
trained.
They're-
Exactly.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, they're trained to.
you have to go through a rehabilitation process in order for them to actually have a chance at surviving out there.
Yeah, it's crazy. So,
Um,
it
because-
sucks because like people will comment on just like stuff that they just
Dude,
don't know
on
about.
anything.
Right.
If you're breathing, they're gonna make it like, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like
Keep your breath inside of it.
loud.
Well,
Welcome to the internet.
and
yeah,
from-
exactly.
Your
that's
mouth
the-
breather.
Yeah, mouth breather. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, okay, I'll just stop breathing.
Well, and from my point of view, it's like,
Right on.
and I feel like a lot of people who keep animals can relate to this. It's like,
I just hold my breath. Okay.
if
You just
It's
hear a
like
thump.
these
Smells
animals are kept, I mean, assuming you're a good animal keeper,
Yeah.
they're kept in great conditions. We replicate their natural habitat as best we can,
Yeah.
if not identically.
Yeah.
They are fed on schedule. They never have to look for their food.
Yeah.
They become dependent on us.
Sounds
But
like me at home, dude.
life's easy for them.
Yeah.
It's like they get their own space. They get fed on schedule. They don't have to go find water.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly. Yeah.
everything is laid out for them. And in captivity, that's why animals live longer. They live stress free for the most part. Everything gets fed to them.
Yeah.
Like they don't have to worry.
Yeah. They don't have to worry.
Um,
They're just chilling out.
It's like you can.
It's
okay,
like what do you think about like the whole when like let's say for dolphins for example like in like an aquarium
yeah.
like in people always like
They're so cute.
I feel like people will complain about them having like not enough space like the
Right.
space situation. Listen, what do you think about that?
Well,
So-
don't certain animals need more space and some
Right.
don't. It doesn't affect them.
And certain animals, I mean,
Like
contrary to the point I just made, certain animals don't do well in captivity.
The blue tang is a very good example.
Right. So
Whales.
So
yeah,
is
you
that
can't keep a whale. You know, it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
for example, killer whales, orcas, whatever.
Yeah, obviously.
Those, I mean, if you see how they're taken from the wild, it's not like we're breeding them in captivity. Those aren't captive bred animals.
No, definitely not. No, those are
They're kept in cages in captivity for the most part.
Yeah.
They travel across the ocean. That's why you can't have a great white shark in captivity.
yeah
Because
like,
they travel.
They travel like hundreds and hundreds of miles.
They just don't
Like,
do
all
well.
the time.
And that's the difference of taking animals out of the wild versus in captivity already bred. And of course you can make the argument, how did captive bred animals get there in the first place? Yes, the original 2 or
Yeah.
however many did need to be wild caught.
Yeah, of course.
However, once that is done,
Yeah.
it's like we have these captive bred animals. We're not just going to release them back. They're not going to live.
Yeah, exactly.
We can't just do that.
Yeah, and you can keep the species going. And also, I think Jay actually made this a good point. Jay, the animal guy.
Yeah.
He said that, like, how else would people like? So if I have he has like an alligator, right? I think
Right.
it's like the big alligator, and people are like, oh, why do you keep the alligator? It's like, well, if like or no, let's say like dolphins for example. Like you like go to the zoo and like you see the dolphin. Like if like they didn't have zoos or they didn't have like the shit that you could see like like where you could see the animals and like you just saw like, oh hey, dolphins are going extinct. You're like, all right, well I don't really know what dolphins are, so whatever. But like because like you go to the zoo and you can see the dolphins and like see how happy they are and like you can learn about them and shit like that, then it's like, oh fuck, dolphins are going extinct, dude. Let's do something about this. So I feel
Right.
like zoos are good in like that situation, like an aquarium, stuff like that.
For
yeah.
sure. Awareness is a big thing.
Yeah.
And you're right. People in Jay's position, like for alligators and any sort of crocodilian like that,
Yeah.
people don't know a whole lot about them.
Yeah.
It's actually illegal to keep them in California without proper permits, and you can only get those if you're, using for educational purposes and things
Yeah.
like that. So,
Some of his lizards are texting him.
yeah.
Like,
How cool would be like all these lizards have like little tiny little iPhone, the iPhone Mini, the iPhone 12 Mini.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the iPhone Mini's going out for lizards.
Those are
No, it's already out,
expensive
dude.
lizards.
What was I talking about?
Jay and
Yes.
like how he's like the alligators and like gets permits and
Yeah, so in his case, he can do that because it's being used for educational purposes.
Yeah.
And I think that's great. It gets people excited about him.
Yep.
There was a time where people thought that all reptiles were venomous and you can never keep them because they would kill people.
Yep.
That's not the case now because we know about them.
Yeah,
Wait,
we know
really?
about them. That's the thing. Yeah. So people are like, yeah,
They're
yeah,
not all
exactly.
venomous.
No, they're not. Newsflash.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Did-
yeah.
I think Allie told me you play video games. You should play Planet Zoo. If you ever, it's pretty cool.
Planet Zoo.
Yes.
I don't know if I've heard of that.
It's
know-
it's kind of cool.
Is-
That's
what
literally
are
all
you,
I
like
can.
a-
I always think about
Are
the
you,
entire
like,
time.
what are you are you a zookeeper in the game?
Well, it's like one of these like you build
Steve
your own zoo
Irwin
kind of
had
thing,
us.
but then take care of it and like people come in and it's
When I
like
was a kid,
it's like a roller coaster tycoon, but
Okay.
planet but it's zoo.
Oh,
but it's
Okay.
so cool. It's like
I
a
have
new one.
played that.
When I was a
Yeah.
kid, I
played
played
on
Zoo
DS.
Tycoon.
Yeah,
Is it like
I
that?
used to love that one.
Yeah.
So I tried to look for new and,
No
and
way.
new one had come out, and it's called Planet Zoo. It looks gorgeous, like for a game like that, because usually they don't put much effort in, it, and it's kind of dope. And you can like I have like little lizard incubator stuff and like build like the little
Okay.
They used to have
habitats.
something like that on
Um,
DS.
unfortunately, like the habitats, you can't last time at least I checked,
Yeah.
they didn't have too much customization in terms of building the habitat for the lizards and stuff like that, like too much in detail. But in terms of the zoo itself, like
Dude, that's
I mean,
funny.
yeah, and you can build like different
What a
animals,
perfect game.
taking care of them, and then you have to build different habitats for different depending on the animal and stuff. It's pretty cool, dude.
That's funny.
Yeah, and you have to like make money and like clean it up and make sure there's janitors and stuff. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool.
Josh,
Yeah,
you were
look
talking
at
about
the
how like
detail.
sharks swim thousands of miles or whatever. There's this app you can download on your phone where you can track great white
Dylan,
sharks.
I already know what you're going to say. Shut up.
No way, really?
Yeah, you can see where they're at and everything.
Does that make any sense? Do they have trackers
do you
inside
s-
of their stomach? It's like
Do you know about like what do they do? I think do they just track their like put it on their fin or something?
Well, I don't know exactly how that app is made. It wouldn't make any sort of sense to me to
I was gonna say yeah, like 'cause
use
I mean,
an app
obviously-
like that.
yeah.
it's like waves
Just
with
because-
cops.
Yeah, right.
There's a great
Um,
white shark around the corner.
No, I know for species like that, they will implement trackers into them just to see. It's basically an experimental device that allows us to track
Learn.
their natural behavior.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
So you can learn more about them. It's all like
Yeah.
nobody's just fucking just gonna put a tracker on a shark. Like dude, that's so funny. Like people like on the internet, they're like they just put a tracker on a shark. Like just like okay, yeah. Do you know why?
It's Dylan.
Yeah, it's like I mean like the reason. Yeah, like the reason is like yeah. I mean.
Well, the app is so cool, dude. Like
so I can watch them through an app. Duh.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, because I want to track them and see where they're going for the day.
I'm just kidding. It's so cool though because like okay, so you can like save like which shark you like. Like they give them funny names.
No way.
Yeah, you can save what shark you like, and you can see where it's been swimming to.
That's
Like-
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so like
when it's coming towards you right now.
like so say I'm in Indiana, right?
Yep.
I can look at a shark that's down there in Florida, and I could like look a week later and see that it swam all the way up north.
Yeah.
That's fucking
cool.
wild.
I don't remember the name of the app, but
I mean, it is wild.
Nice
yeah,
job.
you know what I'm talking.
Thanks,
Have you
man.
seen the app before?
I don't. That's not what I thought you were gonna say. So I don't think so.
Okay.
Wow.
Anyways, my boss at work showed me it actually.
It's like a fake app.
It's not even real. I'm
He's
just making this.
it up.
We
I'm
try
just,
to look
I'm
it up.
just
It's just
pitching.
not there.
I'm just
Yeah.
pitching this idea to you. No, but seriously, like you can like
Steal it
see
yourself
where they're
from
at.
everyone else.
It's really cool.
That's
Like you can
funny.
just see
This
how
is
far
why
they
they're in
swim.
danger, dude. You are the reason.
That's funny, but But yeah, and then because obviously for people listening, that's basically like your content now on TikTok is like
Tracking
like
sharks.
no, it's like for Mason, it's like that's like your animal content, like
Yeah.
like the facts and everything.
Well, I'm curious, like, where do you see yourself like heading with it? Like, what's your ultimate? Like, what would you be your ultimate goal?
pet
Like some
store.
crazy, yeah. Like,
Oh,
would
yeah,
it be
would you
something
wanna,
like
like-
that, or like,
Did you
would
want
it
to
be,
like just full out like Matt Damon it up and get a zoo and aquarium?
or
Like,
get like a huge content warehouse where it's just like all just tons.
Start
of
an exotic
animals?
pet zoo or
I
a pet
don't-
store.
I think, I mean, I would obviously like to continue with the social media aspect of things.
Yeah.
Being able to
because it's
educate
doing good, obviously.
that way.
Yeah.
And just show people the cool animals. Because
Yeah.
I mean, I get a lot of comments that are like, I
I mean,
didn't
dude,
even know this existed.
Dude,
like,
even like a fucking show, like TV shows, dude. Like people, like
Yeah.
there's not like I mean.
That's
I'm
the thing.
sure-
You're perfect for like collabing with. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
yeah.
people like collabing with like animals and
Well,
stuff.
that's the
Like
thing.
that's
Like
yeah.
people,
always
like
loved doing
that's
that.
like you went to like the pound earlier, and like one of the kids there, our friend Aiden, was like, "Dude, come back with like some snakes, and like let's do like a snake collab." You know, like
yeah. And I mean, there really is endless opportunities with that.
Yeah.
And especially when you have so many different animals, you know,
yeah,
snakes,
like,
tortoises,
people,
whatever.
yeah,
like,
people like like
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, people love them, and you can create. I mean, the opportunities are endless with
Yeah.
the animals. Of course, you want to. I always think of the animals first in that sense. So it's
oh,
like,
safety.
if
yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
if I'm
that's the
gonna
thing.
bring them to a certain location, say it's an hour away,
Yep, that's tough.
make sure it's not gonna stress them out all day.
Yeah,
and then,
exactly.
I mean, there's ways to make
Yeah.
sure that doesn't
Dude,
happen.
I wish
but-
Josh cared about me like that.
Well, speaking of like animal safety, when we went to like a pet store and like we saw a really like big ass spider, and like it was like and
I remember that.
Yeah, and I don't like spiders, and
Neither do I.
And I always
Miss me
like
with that.
yeah, and I always like I want to like I was like, oh, I'll face my fears, but then like, and then well, the thing is like the guy explained it so well. Like I was like, if like let's say, and this is like a thing like. I'm not saying like this because like
Oh, I can't wait to hear what you're about to say.
No, I was gonna say like I'm gonna say don't scare me with the spider, but like that's I feel like
That's like asking to be scared with a spider.
well that's the thing. It's
It's
like,
already out there,
But
dude.
Mason knows like if the spider like if you like flick a spider off your body and it falls, it's gonna die. Like,
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
the thing.
it's
Like and
you gotta
that's
be
like
careful.
yeah,
with that
that's the
stuff.
thing. Like because if you scare like that's
Dude,
why
I'm sorry,
that's
dude.
why
If it's gonna scare me, I mean,
well no that's why like
but that's like
that's
it's
why
not
David's
like the pet
vlog-
knows that. It's like the owner's the one scaring you with it.
That's
not
why
the
like
pet.
in all of David's
Right.
vlogs he like makes people lay down. But like I
Yeah.
know like in some
Right.
people's cases like they would put them on their heads or something like that and they do flick them off. Like they would flick them off their
And
head.
if you
and then,
smack them
Right.
like that, really,
are they
then
really
they-
that sensitive? Like, those just die?
yeah, it's like it's like us jumping from like a 4-story building. Like you just fucking.
I would not die, dude.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my
yeah. But like
goodness.
that the guy
Like a
at the
leg or
pet
two,
store
yeah.
explained it perfectly. It's like us jumping from like a 10-story building. You just splat. Like you just
Yeah.
die. And
I
because
mean,
like the
it's-
spider like for a spider's perspective, it's fucking tall, dude.
With
like jumping off a 6-foot like person, that's tall.
right,
Yeah, it's
and,
really
and with collabs like that, you always have to be cautious of that. So, for example, when we were at the pound, some of them were super down to do videos with the snakes or the reptiles or whatever, and then others weren't. So,
yeah, yeah. So you want to be like, okay, maybe have those guys stand outside.
Right, so
yeah,
if-
yeah.
if the snake or the lizard or the turtle or tortoise, whatever it is, if it has any possibility of being in danger from the reaction of the person that is either holding it or interacting with it,
Yeah.
you always have to kind of pre-plan that, I guess, or
Yeah.
like feel it out, because if you hold, I mean, going back to what I was calling investment snakes,
Yeah.
if I hand you a $3,000 snake and you kill it,
That's like.
it's like, of
Like
course,
first of all, like you killed an animal, and it's like you lose like a lot from that.
right?
like, that's a
it's
shit
like,
ton.
of course, the animal dies. That's,
Yeah, which is,
that's
like-
what your
which-
forefront concern is.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like the people who are may not be familiar with that. It's like they don't know it's a $3,000 snake.
Yeah, yeah. Like,
If
don't
they-
know
They all
that-
have like price tags on them.
Yeah, right.
Jesus.
I have a legitimate question.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so with like your snakes and your reptiles and stuff, you know how people get like super attached to a dog? Because I mean, dogs
Right.
have like so much of a personality. So little. Do you feel like you're the same way with your snakes as you are like you would be?
That's
with a
like
dog?
Billie Eilish, like with her spider.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I watched
Yeah.
this James. Do you watch like the James Corden episode where she was
Yes.
like showing him around
Yeah.
his like her house and like
Yeah.
she fucking put the spider on her face?
Yeah.
Like, dude, no fucking way.
Yeah.
I
Dude,
would
she
do
put
that.
it in her mouth before.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
she had the
Yeah.
spider like crawl out of her mouth for like a video. Dude,
She's
that's
insane.
fucking
Miss me with
crazy.
that, bro.
Dude, that is
I would
insane.
not
I
do
remember
that.
seeing that
Feeling
video.
that like hairy. Oh,
Dude, and
oh,
Cam,
no,
Cam is
can't do
attracted.
it.
Yeah, Cam. Yeah.
Well, Cam likes interesting girls.
Would you say like there's that same bond,
Watson.
I guess you would say, with the animal?
Yes and no. So the way a dog interacts with you is going to be a lot different than how a ball python interacts with you.
No way.
Like a snake, just like
Holy shit.
just like
However,
Just like wanting
ask
to
for
be
pets.
pet.
Yeah, yeah.
Just licks you.
Well,
Uh,
they do like to be pet, right? Like
See, I'm
this,
clueless.
to a certain extent, there's
Yeah.
there's some that
I know,
do
like the
and some
bearded
that don't.
dragons. Like,
Yeah,
I remember,
so-
like, you fed 'em. They're so funny.
They have
Well, and
beards.
it depends on the not only the species of animal or the type of animal that it is, but the
Yep.
individual animal itself
Yeah.
and how familiar they are with humans or whatever. Because, we'll take my snakes for example. I have 4 ball pythons.
Yeah.
One of them is like the bitchiest snake I've ever met in my entire life. Like strikes at me and bites me anytime I open up the enclosure to feed whatever. Like it just doesn't like me for some reason.
It's like David in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Just kidding, Dave.
And then
I was thinking of like somebody like here to like say that joke too, but I don't live.
They're
with
all
any-
asleep,
I don't
dude.
live. I don't.
It's
all
not
right.
Everybody's
all right.
sleeping.
but then you'll take the other 3, for example. 2 of them tolerate being handled. They
Yeah.
don't. I think they feel indifferent about it. Like they're out, whatever. And then one of them freaking loves being handled,
Yep.
loves being out and
I like being
crawling all over the
As
place,
I said,
whatever.
Who are you against?
So that's a really common misconception is that like reptiles or fish or whatever don't have personality, but they really do.
Yeah.
Like, you can see it in pretty much anything.
Yeah.
I think it's honestly just because like a lot of these animals don't have like they can't emote too much with their face compared to a
Right.
dog
Yeah.
and cat.
Like a dog, like you
Yeah,
can
'cause
see
it's like the
dog,
puppy eyes is
smile.
when you
Like
kinda,
the puppy
like,
eyes,
like,
like when the
yeah.
dog puts the ear down, like you can't like
Right.
you can't tell
Dude,
that from
now
like,
I'm
a
starting to miss my
snake.
dog.
Yeah.
I miss my dog too. I'm gonna see him tomorrow though, so fuck you.
Aw. Oh, cool. I'm already get.
Just getting
Well-
bullied. I'm sorry.
And what's cool with that is that's something that I can show people. I can show people that they have emotion,
Yeah.
and that they can feel things,
Yeah,
and
that's what's cool about like
you develop a mutual respect with that animal. And it sounds kind of crazy, but like, say you're dealing with a 7-foot adult Asian water monitor.
Yeah.
I was telling you the other day.
I thought you said watermelon.
Water-
I am
watermelon?
so confused.
I think I told you, Josh, the other day that I was hanging out or holding some of these massive friggin' 3-foot long water monitors.
Oh yes, yeah.
And if that animal is not tamed down and trusts people, then it can hurt you. Like if it bites you, you're dealing with nerve damage. It's
Jesus
the real
Lord.
deal. But if you develop a relationship with that animal and you build a trust with them and they aren't afraid of humans, then that's no longer a concern.
You hear that, Josh?
Yep.
Build some trust with me first. Then you can wake me up.
You just called yourself an animal.
I am an animal in bed.
He's a
Oh,
whoa.
okay,
Whoa!
okay.
Yeah,
all
I'm
right.
tying it in. Come on.
Look at this
Okay.
beast.
All right. But
Well, before we end
Yeah,
it,
before
but I
we
just
wrap
want to
it
know.
up.
Well, do you know how you want to what your further goal, I guess, that you have? Or is it just
My
vlogging for now?
goal?
Yeah,
Um,
your kind of ultimate goal.
I eventually would want to like rule the world. That's what he says.
Yeah, maybe become president. Just kidding.
Yeah, I want to be a dictator.
I want to own Subway.
Oh my
Just
god!
the
Imagine
entire
if you
company.
bought
Dude,
Subway.
could you imagine?
That
Imagine
would
if
be
you became
cool.
like. Imagine if you created like an app that you sold for like $1 billion and you bought Subway.
Just bought it.
Fucking great,
Oh my
dude.
God.
That
It'd
should
be
be
kinda
That
cool.
should be your goal.
I own this shit now, bitch.
Or
You're
buy the
kicking me
4
out now.
subways that
You-
you went to, and
you,
like
dude, you buy
that would be
Subway
cool.
and you name it Haha Dylan.
Dylan sandwiches.
Dude, that's fucking.
haha,
Okay.
Subway.
But overall goal, do you want us to like stay in like its social media and like see how like it
So
goes out?
I'd say obviously making videos is like my everything.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Thank you.
Huh?
I'd say so probably for me is just financial freedom, but I think
Yeah.
just to be able to live life however I want. I would like to make enough money to where like whenever I do want to stop, like I think it's because I don't know, maybe because it was like my dad was like a truck driver or something as a kid. Like I just never get to like see him every day, so I think
Yep.
I just want to like spend every day with my kids.
Yeah, yeah. Like,
Like,
once
just
you
be able
like,
to
have kids, just be like, I just
Work my ass off. Ooh,
Oops, sorry.
work my ass off.
Dude, what the?
They touch feet.
Work my
Stop.
ass off now so that like I can like have a family.
You have a family, just like settle down, like not have to fucking
Yeah, and then like come back with
work
like a
13-hour
reunion
days,
with
stuff like that.
everybody.
Yeah, dude, I know. Yeah. Dude, imagine like 10 years from now,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be 30. You're gonna be 30.
30.
You're gonna, Kyle's sleeping.
awful.
Don's sleeping. Mason's
They're
gonna be
just not
30
gonna get to any
Mason's
age.
gonna be 31. David might be 30. Who knows what's
I'll
gonna
probably die
happen.
at
You're probably
25
gonna
though,
kill
let's
me
be
in the
honest.
next few days.
But yeah, okay, I like that. That's a good answer, Dave. I just called you David. I need to go to bed. Oh my God Almighty, dude.
Kyle just wakes up.
But guys, thank
That
you
was
for
a compliment, by the way.
thank you for joining us on the
That's a good one.
podcast. Thank you for being great guests, Mason and Dylan.
Yeah, that was pretty
Dylan,
interesting.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, of course, dude. Dylan, have a safe flight tomorrow. Kyle,
Thank
Don, you guys as well. Don's sleeping.
Have good dreams. Sleep well.
Have sleep. Oh, how long's the flight? Like 5 hours?
5.5. Yeah.
That's not too bad. That's pretty
No,
good.
it's well, it is when you're in economy.
Uh,
Damn, I sound like a bitch.
So wait, how long was it for us?
Bro,
I
when
mean-
you're 6 foot tall and
In
your knees
economy.
are in the back of that seat for 5.5 hours
dude, that
straight,
sucks.
Dude, it's awful.
I feel you.
Look
on
how
that.
long my leg. That's like 75% of my
Dude,
body.
you're a
I
lot
have,
taller than I thought.
I have no torso.
Wait, how tall are you?
6'1".
Oh, that's actually the
6'1".
same thing with me.
See, yeah, like, dude, when I met you, because I'm just 5'10".
Yeah.
So like I could push it for 5'9".
Everyone says I look shorter in pictures.
But yeah, but I
Yeah.
thought, I mean, not,
Definitely, 100%.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I didn't think you were like 6'1". When I met
Yeah.
you, I was like, oh shit, this kid's tall. Like I feel like anybody that's like 6'1" and over is tall. Like Mason, like, what are you, 6'2"?
I'm 6'3".
6'3", yeah. So
Yeah.
Mason's considered tall.
I mean, if
Yeah.
he's in a band, he's probably tall. Most people in bands are pretty tall.
No, dude, Paul McCartney's. I think Paul McCartney's
It's the
like
Tyson
5'9".
chicken when I was growing up.
The Tyson chicken.
Yeah,
there you
dude,
go.
got
Just
me.
drinking all the chocolate milk, bro.
Hell yeah,
Oh
dude.
yeah, dude.
I drink.
Standing up right now.
We didn't talk about this. I drink 2 gallons of chocolate milk a week.
Are you kidding me?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Dude, whenever he walked into our house earlier, I was drinking milk, just straight drinking milk.
I come over and I walk in, and he literally has a carton
That's
of
Cam.
chocolate milk
That
to
Cam,
himself.
Cam's like
Oh,
that with
yeah.
milk, like just regular milk. Like
I like
Cam,
regular
We'll
milk.
be
as
having
well.
a conversation. He just comes out
Well-
with a carton.
We'll get like a gallon of milk just for Cam, and like
Yeah,
he'll
that's exactly
he'll,
my- yeah.
he'll come back on his runs, put that fan right there that's on the counter right there. He'll turn the fan on, get the gallon of milk, and just stand in front of it and just drink it.
It's
I
so
kind of
cute, you know
low key
that.
wish I was
Yeah.
like that though, because it's probably good for you. And by probably I mean like it
No,
milk,
dairy is
yeah.
terrible for you.
No, you don't want to have
To
too
an
much of it.
Yeah, not too much.
No,
but
not
like
we've actually like looked in like dairy is awful for you.
Really?
Yeah, like overall, like it's just not good for you.
Right on, man.
So,
it's fine. I wasn't a fan of it.
The more you know.
so I just drink it anyways. Just drink it for my own
It
health.
comes from the person
Almond
that
milk. I
drinks
started
as
drinking
much.
almond,
Almond
since
milk
I've
is
been-
really good
yeah,
for you.
Yeah, almond milk is really. Since I've been out in California, like I haven't.
That's such a
drinking-
California thing to drink.
I haven't drinking soda. Like since I've been out here, I don't eat like a lot of bread. I stopped
Yeah.
eating like a lot of as we just have like a pizza in like the microwave. I'm about to heat up right now. But yeah, I stopped eating like bread, soda, and like I stopped. Just started eating healthier, like all the almond
I'm
milk.
proud of
thing.
you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Next
California
time I get here, you and I are gonna be looking like Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, dude, I'm excited.
Why
We're gonna-
not me?
We're gonna look like
You
want
already
to be
do.
so-
We're gonna look like Bryce. We're gonna look like Bryce Hall and like Josh Richards too. We're gonna look like awesome. All right,
Yeah.
well, guys,
So,
thank you
yeah,
for coming on the
thank you.
podcast.
You guys-
Guys, go check out Dylan.
Pretty interesting episode, dude.
It is, yeah.
It was like
Best of
pretty
all,
different.
we
It's
we
pretty
talked
cool.
about getting banned from subways, and we talked about facts and habitats of lizards.
from Subway to Lizards.
Subways and lizards.
Sounds like my type of
It's
subway.
a good title, honestly.
But go check out Dylan at. Is it Haha Dylan on all platforms?
No, it's mostly at Dylan Pierce, but just TikTok's Haha Dylan.
Haha Dylan. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. And then
Such a
Mason
good
is
funny
Mason
with that.
Barnes.
Yeah.
BARNA. Oh my God, are you kidding me? What time is it?
What? What are you
B-
trying to say?
Mason Barnes. BARNS.
Yeah,
He's just
there's
barring
no
it up
E.
the
Just think
Why?
Mason Barnes, like animals, Barnes.
Oh,
You have no idea how many times I've gotten that shit.
dude, I just thought of that.
I always just think Barney. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, all right,
Yeah,
guys.
it's just the
Anyways,
first one I
Mason
guessed.
Barnes.
Mason Barnes, go check him out.
MasonBarns.
Oh, also check out our friend Don here. Wait, Don, plug yourself real quick, cause your pictures are sick. You gotta plug yourself.
Don McCurtain.
Yeah, my name is Don.
He just woke up.
Nah, my Instagram is Don Martin, but it's spelled DONMXRTN.
Oh, there's a dot too, right, in between them.
No, no.
Or no?
That's
No?
not him.
I'm tripping. Don't worry about it.
Guys,
Fake
check out
fan.
Don's pictures.
You sound buttered.
I'm gonna unplug the mic. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.